Hey guys, welcome to this reading. So right off the bat, this card wanted to come out. Inner child healing. Do something that your inner child would love. So yeah, we're Friday. The weekend is coming up, and this is an advice from your guides telling you that it would be good to do something this weekend that your inner child would love. So maybe there's something that you loved doing when you were a child. Maybe going, I don't know, treasure hunt. I don't know why I'm getting this word. Going to the forest. Not stressing out. Like children don't like stress. So do something without stress. Okay? Do something, remove the pressure. Maybe drawing. Maybe watch a movie that you loved when you were a kid. Maybe go to the movies. Maybe buy some popcorn, when you go to the movies. Anyways, you get the picture. Do something that your inner child would love. So this card wanted to come out, so I really needed to show it to you guys. And also, yeah, you need a bit of rest maybe this weekend. So take some time for your inner child and for some rest. Now let's get into the rest of the reading. I wanted to record, and this card just came out, and I just thought I would start the recording with this. Let's see what other cards want to come out from my other deck of cards. Okay, guys. So the message is quite clear. So this weekend, rest, take care of your inner child, and then what I'm getting is these two cards: self-discipline and consistency. And what's funny is that my hat says actually, discipline is not a dirty word. So discipline is important. Maybe you have a project in mind. Maybe there's something. Maybe there's a project that you have in mind that you wanna put into, that you wanna work on, that you want to. Can you say put into fruition? I'm getting this expression coming up, and well, your guys are telling you discipline doesn't hurt, but also consistency. Okay. Discipline is kind of, in my opinion, it's a little bit of a hard word, so let's stay on consistency, because I think consistency is more important. If you're feeling, we're going through a transformation right now. A lot of people are feeling tired with ascension symptoms, so I want to say work on your project, but also don't hesitate to take it easy, to take breaks. You see consistency on this card. Every square here is every day a little bit, okay? Every square is one day, just a little bit. Could be 1 hour of work, could be 2 hours, could be even like 30 minutes or 20 minutes. But the fact that you do it every day, well, 4 squares amount to this much done, okay? And then when you did 4 days plus 4 days plus 4 days plus 4 days, you get the whole project done. So this is what this card says, that if you do a little bit every day, step by step, without being too harsh on yourself, you're actually moving forward. And I tell this to every person who has a project, and I've had this myself. I used to be really stressed about engaging myself in a project because I was so stressed, so I wouldn't do anything about it. And I was afraid of the task at hand. And what really works for me is consistency, is to do a little bit every day, but to kind of turn around at some point and see like how much work was actually done. You need to also stop one day and say, whoa, I've done so much actually. Because I've done a little bit every day, I see the whole thing now. The whole thing is taking form actually. So I would say consistency is more important than actually discipline. Okay, but I get in what sense this card came out. It's just about being a little bit, I don't want to say tougher, but you know, in our, like I'm seeing someone, I'm seeing people who maybe spend a bit a bit too much time um, what like with entertainment and distractions is the word I'm getting. Distractions. And there may be you can maybe remove a bit of distraction is what I'm saying. You can take from your distraction time and invest in your project. And the thing also, you know, in this life, we often learn that work is annoying. So when we have a project in mind, sometimes we kind of hit a brick wall because we don't want to work. And so we go in the other route where the distractions are. But if you have a project that is kind of what you love doing, I think you need to kind of change your mindset and put yourself into it and find a way where you're making yourself happy. It may even involve your inner child. It may even involve the energy of your inner child. So I think it's important to do something that your inner child would love this weekend because it will put you in the energy, the right energy to start your project. Yeah, I'm really feeling this. This is the right, yeah. The energy of your inner child will carry you through this project. It needs to be fun. It needs to be like not it needs to not be the way the whole world defines what work is. It needs to be another energy. It needs to be the energy of fun. I'm not scared to say it, of fun. So this is okay. This is what your guides are advising you. So let's move on. I'm also getting this pineal, the pineal gland. Looks like a pine cone. And you see the pineal gland is being activated. It also says warning, the pineal gland, avoid fluoride because it provokes calcification of the pineal gland. So the pineal gland is linked to the third eye, and you may have felt that your upper energy centers, your upper chakras, were getting a little bit more activated recently. And so maybe you're having more vivid dreams. Maybe when you close your eyes, your mind's eye is more active. Maybe you can see more clearly when you do meditations. So yeah, this card is letting you know there's an activation going on in the upper chakras, including the third eye. So your pineal gland is active, and yeah, this card says avoid fluoride as well because it calcifies the pineal gland and it kind of closes your inner vision. It closes your mind's eye. And the third eye is also associated with seeing the truth, seeing your path more clearly, seeing your true self, your authentic self. So it's good to keep it clean and operational because if you want to work on your project, it's good to see your path clearly. And also, this card came out quite a lot in the past readings, higher self. So I think this is just a confirmation that you're more and more in tune with your higher self. You're more connected because I said, you know, the upper chakras are more active, so third eye and crown. And the crown is what allows you to connect to your higher self. So you're more and more in tune with your higher self. Just seeing what comes through. That's it for this card. It's also, I'm being called to show you, you know, because your upper chakras are active, third eye and crown, you need to ground as well. you need to ground. So it's a good idea to go walk in a park, go have a walk in nature. Do anything that's grounding, anything that you like that's grounding. Also have this card, additional chakras. So because your upper chakras are more active, because you're more in tune with your higher self, you also have your additional chakras. So there's also chakras, these are the 7 chakras that are in the body, okay? But you also have chakras. It was discovered that there's other chakras outside of the body. There's more than 3. I just did a drawing with 3 chakras outside of the body. So there's the soul star chakra that's here, and then there's other chakras, okay? And in the ground as well, here. And this card is saying because you are evolving on your spiritual awakening, your other chakras are now activating. Basically, all of this is saying is the more you activate the additional chakras, the more you're connected to your higher self, the more you're connected to the spiritual realm. You could do meditations to activate your additional chakras, but if you're evolving spiritually, they will activate on their own. The more you evolve spiritually, the more you your frequency goes up, the more your additional chakras activate as well. Just want to let you know. So you can look it up. You can do some research, online, if you're interested in those additional chakras. The one I know is the soul star chakra, which is right here, right above the crown chakra. And there's also, this one is the earth star chakra, the one below your feet. So you can look it up if you're interested in it. And also getting this number 1, letting you know that this is a new start. This is more a new start than an ending now, okay? In all my previous videos, the number 9 came out, and I was saying, the ending is overlapping the new beginning, they're kind of overlapping. Well, now it's more a new beginning. Starting next week, you're highly encouraged to start your new project, to be consistent in it. Discipline yourself a little bit, but respect the fact that you may feel tired as well. Take breaks. The word I'm getting is have fun. Have fun. Try to not put yourself in the energy of stress. Try to release the stress. Try to release the fear, the stress in the morning, maybe through meditation. Maybe do a little meditation before work where you work with the energy of your inner child. And this is probably what will bring you the right energy, I'm getting this card as well, the right sparkle, the right magic for your project. Let me see if I can get a couple of other cards. Let me take another one, actually. Let me take another deck. This is another deck to just confirm that this is your reading, to see if it resonates. Getting this card, being happy is the right path. So anything that makes you happy, and I'm coming back to I'm going to talk about the inner child again. Anything that is making your inner child happy, look how happy the inner child is. Anything that makes you happy, anything that makes your inner child happy is the right path. So you'll know when it's the right path, when you feel that happiness, when you feel that it's a joy that comes here, a sense of fulfillment that comes from the heart. This is where your purpose is. Your real purpose is heart-based. You'll know when you're on the right path when you feel that sense of satisfaction coming from here. I was talking about this earlier. The task at hand is too hard for me. Sorry. Overwhelm, freeze, I can't do it. So this card is basically describing, this might be something that you feel right now. And your guides are telling you, I'm getting the word transcend this. Transcend. You are stronger than this. You're stronger than this feeling. You're stronger than this wall. I'm being shown a wall. This is a wall that you can I'm receiving kind of hammer down, but I don't really like destroying. I think it's better to transmute, to transform. So I'm gonna say paint the wall. Paint the wall with your inner child. Make it a beautiful wall. Okay? Let me just, oh, this card came out. I forgot to talk about this one. This came out, I think, before I turned on the recording. But this, yeah, is basically saying, encouraging you to be more, to work on your yang. You're a little bit too yin, which is introverted, going inwards energy. There's a little bit too much of that. And your guides are telling you, if you work on your outgoing energy, maybe by working on your project, you know, working on your yang, you would benefit greatly from that. So don't hesitate to. Basically, what I'm getting is that you need to work. You need to think about energy. You need to place yourself in the energy where there's trauma. So the energy of your inner child needs to be healed, and the yang needs to be healed. There's something in your yang that you don't want to go towards your yang. You know, you want to stay where it's safe in your yin. Your guides are saying, if you work on this, this will really open doors for you. But you don't need to necessarily be ultra active. Just start slowly, step by step. Challenge yourself. Maybe there's something that you're scared of doing. Maybe you can challenge yourself to do it. I don't know. Trying to think of something. You'll know. Let me get some extra cards. Okay, this is just to confirm that you're on the right reading. 333. I think I've seen a couple of 333s in the usernames that are watching this channel. So welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome to this tribe. I've seen a couple of comments, and I'm really happy to be in touch with some of you. For the longest time, I was really in my corner in my spiritual awakening, and I was not talking to anyone, and I'm happy to be in connection with people now. So don't hesitate to put a little comment if you resonate with the 333. And if you resonate with being maybe a Pisces, or you may have Pisces in your birth chart. So this came out as well. Gemstones and crystals. You may like gemstones and crystals. Maybe that's the thing that you can do this weekend with the energy of your inner child. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you're being called to work in a project that involves selling gemstones and crystals. It's just an idea. But maybe you can go this weekend. And this card came out as well, pendulum. Maybe you can go get a pendulum in a shop where they have both pendulum and gemstones and crystals. Maybe you can get a pendulum with a gemstone and crystals. Maybe this will help you to develop your intuition and to have fun while you're developing your intuition. And I'm also getting this card as well. A book title will guide you. So maybe there's boxes with book exchanges where you live. Maybe you can go check it out today or tomorrow to see if there's a title. You can see the red title of this book inside the box. Or maybe there's a library where you live, where you can go check it out and see if there's a book that calls out to you. Maybe open up a page and see if there's something that's speaking to you. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Let's just get one last message from this oracle deck. Messages from the guides, and then I'll be on my way. So this card came out. You will get a unexpected help. Something will change quite fast. What was improbable becomes possible, because you will benefit from a sorry, the card is in French. I'm translating as I read. You will get an unexpected help that will unblock situations that seemed stuck. Some interesting perspectives are opening up for your future. Walls are dissipating. Enjoy fully the new opportunities. Do not fear the future, because it is in your favor. That's a beautiful message to end this reading. Thank you so much, guys, for your likes and subscribes and your comments. I read everyone, and it's really a pleasure to be in touch with you guys. So don't hesitate to put a little comment if you resonate with Pisces, pendulums. Let me know what's your favorite gemstone and crystal. If you feel like this is a new start for you. Let me know if you have been working on your additional chakras. Let me know if you felt that your pineal gland is opening up. Let me know if consistency is something that you are willing to, you want to put in place. And let me know, guys, if you found a book title that resonates with you guys. Okay? I'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a great weekend.